pose that question when y'all come on too. Does Jeezy make anybody's top five list? I'm curious. Y'all stream. Ready, Camping? I am. Let's.
Just gonna skip to love and sex.
Let's go.
You are now listening to The Block with your host Stefani Love and yours truly, Blacc, on KoolaRadio.com. Let's go.
Blah blah, everything for cheesy. Blah blah, don't homie believe me. Blah blah, you made me impossible look easy, but cheesy. I believe my block, my niggas need me.
Hey y'all, it's Stefani Love and Blacc. And
Say fam, that was a remix. That was a remix like a motherfucker. I've never heard that version.
Might be the aliens.
But
you are now tuned into The Block, which airs live every Saturday from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We want to thank all of y'all who are tuning in, those who are coming in. Y'all come on through. Remember to share this live feed. Guys, today we're going to have a good show, right, Blacc?
No.
As y'all see, there's some things, crazy things down next to me. We have Blizzity Blacc. A lot of y'all, if you did not tune into the show last week at episode 25, there was a spelling bee there. And, of course, Stefani Love is your winner. So I was awarded. I went and got my own trophy because I had some haters. So I had to bring my trophy today to remind these people who won the goddamn spelling bee.
It was rigged.
You know who might be the loser, which was Blizzity Blacc. So I was in charge of coming up with what the loser must do, and I decided to make him wear a purple fro. And he will wear it all. We are live every Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. We do stream live on YouTube, Facebook, and also KoolaRadio.com. I want to give a shout out to all of my listeners that have been supporting us along this journey. And those who are new to the game, you definitely are in for a treat. You will not be disappointed. We're full of laughs. We turn up. We stay lit. You never know what goes on. So
we stay lit.
Ride this thing out with us for the next 2 hours. How about that?
I see you got a double cup in front of you.
I have a double cup.
What you know what I'm saying? What you sipping on?
Nanya.
Oh, that's something new?
Nanya.
That's new. Okay, whatever. Let's go.
I do got some sex drops in it, so. But anyway,
but I thought you were the sex drop.
I am the sex drop.
You know.
All right, guys. So remember, coming up March 20th, we going to the Jeezy concert. So today I am going to announce our very first supporter that has been supporting us and riding out with us, and we decided to take this young lady on the road with us. Well, not the road, but up the highway with us to the House of Blues on March 20th. So stay tuned because I will be announcing that one winner. And then I am also looking for a second winner to take with us. So now is the perfect time to go ahead and start supporting us. Make sure you're here with us every Saturday. Chime into our discussions. Trust me, y'all. I tried to go get some more stuff for the Jeezy concert through my plug and unfortunately learned that the show has been sold out. gonna be turned up. It's gonna be lit. There is one more ticket available for you, for one of you guys. So take the opportunity and enjoy the show, enjoy the concert. We were just having a discussion about who is our top 5 hip hop artists. But some people were hating at the time and still sleep.
All right.
So we want you to come out, join us, and you be the judge.
How about this? If you're watching and you know hip hop, and you just let me know if Jeezy is on your top 5 of all time.
Man, you're crazy if he's not.
No, you're not. You're probably very
But one more thing, guys. Let's slow it down. I want to take like a moment of silence for the boss. And when I say the boss, do you know who the boss is? I'm not talking about Trump. I'm not talking about Obama. I'm talking about Rick Ross. I did learn what his legal name was, but I forgot. But as you all may have learned,
you didn't learn it. You just heard it.
Yeah, Rick Ross is currently on life support after being found unconscious in his home yesterday.
Wait,
so
update real quick.
I always want to.
Well, yeah, but I don't want to give out. Shut up. Look. Denise, you don't love the hair. Listen, he's not on life support. A few hours ago, it came out and people were saying he's good. Like close family friends are saying he was never on life support. He wasn't on life support.
I want to stop you there, though. His family was the one who lied and said that he was not hospitalized. Come to find out, he was hospitalized. So I don't know if I necessarily want to believe the family at this point. But what I do want to say, y'all, is let's just continue to keep the boss in our prayers. God, pull him through. We're not done with him yet. I'm sure that there's more things that we need Ricky Rose to do. So, guys, pray for him. Stop being petty on Facebook. This is this man fighting for his life. So I don't think that negative comments or funny, petty comments are appropriate. Too soon. Just a little too soon, guys. So pray. All right. So let's take a 5-minute moment of silence.
We're not about to stop for 5 minutes.
Didn't I just say take a moment? I said 5 seconds.
No, you said 5 minutes.
Okay, let's carry on, guys. We got a good discussion for you. There is some news that have been leaked. And when I say by God, Lee, whoo, shit. Hot. I got hot instantly. But if you haven't seen, let me know and I can inbox you the video. Do you want the video?
No,
okay.
Sure don't.
I was about to send it to you.
No.
But Safari Samuels, and if you don't know who Safari Samuels is, guys, Safari is Nicki Minaj ex-boyfriend, Safari, who is actually currently one of the people that is on Love and Hip Hop. Well, Safari's news have been leaked. Someone, or maybe even him, posted his own, I don't know, but basically some dick pics of him. Y'all were disappointed about Black China. I wasn't too disappointed. I didn't know Safari was packing like that. Safari has always kind of been lame to me, but when I saw them, I wanted to be like, hey, big head.
All right.
So let's play a real quick clip. Safari finally did come out with his statement with TMZ. So let's check that out real quick.
How do you think Nicki Minaj feels about your whole dick leak? Do you think she even cares?
I don't know. How do you know if she even knows or not? The funny thing is, she used to always say to me that if you didn't have that thing, I would have been left you. She would be cracking up laughing when she said it to me. I definitely do not want to do porn, but there's some porn company reached out too. I don't understand these people. Like, something leaks and then you guys want to ask a guy if you want to do. I don't want to do porn. I want to do music and TV, entertainment, movies. Some people from some condom places, some sex molds. They want me to do a mold. Like, these people are talking crazy. Like up to like $100,000 in like rubber safari meats with fur coat.
All right, so there you go. You hear from from Safari. Immediately when I heard that interview, I was like, I think Safari leaked these videos. But what's your opinion? You say you haven't seen it. Okay, you haven't seen it.
I'm gonna say I hadn't seen. I ain't seen that shit.
Oh, so did you see it?
No, I ain't seen that shit.
Well,
but you said I say like
so,
he went and watched it in the
as
closet.
we know, about 2 weeks ago, Blac Chyna's video was leaked, and the internet basically took her down. And we all have known that when women tend to leak when women's nudes or videos or sex tapes are leaked, they get a lot of backlash. But when I saw that Safari finally did it, or he or someone leaked his, I felt like the backlash was more on a positive note versus when women do it, it's taken as negative. We face a lot more abuse. What is your opinion?
Excuse me, I'm sorry. I was looking at the broadcast and I need to talk to. Can you get that fucking picture like with his penis pointing in my direction off the damn screen? Like I'm very uncomfortable with that. I'm very uncomfortable with that.
I forgot I sent that picture.
No, that's nasty as shit. Anyway.
Speaking to the mic. I'm sorry.
Not funny. Maybe get the damn question. What was the question again?
Do you think that, okay, so, I can't stop looking at the picture. God damn. Do you think that there is a double standard when dudes' nudes are exposed to the public versus when women's nudes or sex tapes are exposed? Do we receive this? Do you get the same abuse?
Yeah, well, no, I feel like it is a double standard, but it's more along the lines of with a man, you can see what you're going to feel. You see what I'm saying? Like, listen, when you see a dick pic of a man, you see what you're going to feel. You see what he's working with. When you see,
not necessarily, because it's about the motion.
Right,
and
I feel that, but also, like, you can't tell whether a chick gonna get wet or not by just looking at a picture like super wet. You don't know she gonna be gushy. You don't know any of that just by looking at a picture. So yes, there is a double standard because you feel like, I feel like women feel like if they see a man with a big penis, then they're going to feel like that shit's gonna be good. And if not, you can teach him what you like type shit.
Where's the buzzer?
Fuck y'all.
Wrong answer. I definitely believe that there is a double standard. Women are, I mean, you want us to look at a picture and say that, oh, he's going to be good at performing because of his picture versus when you see a woman's, I mean, you just take her, she's called a hoe, she's called a thought, she's called all type of names. Then other women, just because of this, her news being leaked or sex tape, then they start saying that, oh, you women, like, y'all tend to take women down as a whole. When one woman does something fucked up.
We took Blac Chyna down?
Yeah, and then all of the black women started getting taken down.
We took Blac Chyna down, not because her sex tape was leaked, but because of her poor performance.
For 32 seconds.
Hey, that's enough for me to say it was a poor performance. If that's my sample size, that was a poor performance.
Well, thanks to my listeners, Isha Cooper and Denise Martin. Thank y'all for agreeing with me. There definitely is. Oh, yeah, you did agree.
I said it was a double standard.
There definitely is.
We just didn't agree on why.
Let me bag it up with my second question. Do you think that he leaked his own nudes? Or what are the likely chances of a dude's nudes getting leaked versus a woman's nudes? Like, we see more of women being exposed with their sex tapes, with their nudes. Like, that's something that we see.
Right, because of the double standard. Nobody cares if, like, only reason people cares that Safari's dick pics have been leaked is because of, you know, the reason everybody's saying shit about it. You know what I'm saying?
But okay, so do you think that he leaked his own nudes?
I don't know. I mean, that clip kind of sounded like it, but at the same time, I don't know. It could have been some chick trying to be petty.
I don't think so. I think that Safari has always been.
I haven't seen the video, so I wouldn't know.
It wasn't a video. Well, yeah, it was a little video.
I don't.
Slanging that meat.
I don't know what it is. I haven't seen it.
I'm going to inbox you the video.
Please do not. I will not open it. I will not open it.
Let me do it right now. But yeah, I think that Safari definitely leaked his news. If you haven't heard, but he does actually have a hot song that dropped the other day called Honey. It's very hot, and Safari was actually one of the ones who had a lot to do with Nicki Minaj's music when they were dating. So he has been slept on a whole lot because he's been looked at as a basic ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? But he dropped this song this week, and then all of a sudden your news get leaked. Like, come on now. So I believe that Safari needed to be in the public's eye. He wanted to be talked about, and he might have just leaked those news himself. Especially when you put shit on, and even if somebody else did it, he said that was on Snapchat. I wouldn't dare trust Snapchat with my news.
Why not? Like that.
Well, I don't know because I can't.
I feel like that's what they made Snapchat for sending nudes. Like it erases, you're good. Like you open the video, you see it one time, maybe twice, then it goes away. That's how it works.
Okay, Isha said she thought, yeah, Isha, you did comment that the other day. And sweetheart, I thought the same thing, that motherfucker was finna wrap around his goddamn leg. Because I've never seen a mule like that. Safari, I'm sure your DMs are off the chain now. Now I see why Girl Dream on Love and Hip Hop didn't want you talking to nobody, didn't want you working with nobody, because, baby, you got that pipe. And that's all I'm going to say. And we're done. And we're going to.
And you're assuming he knows how to use it.
Yeah, just from me looking at that.
Exactly. Yeah. I said that. I literally said that. And he was like, no, just because, you're assuming that he knows how to use it.
You better know what you're doing with something like that. Packing something like a gun like that. You better know how to shoot your shots.
Man, say.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I know.
Bang, bang,
when
bang.
we go to this motherfucking commercial.
Somebody is salty.
Me and the boss going to have it out because this damn picture is still above my head.
Into the mic.
I'm not, man, say.
Even the listeners, thank you, Denise. You love the picture being right there. Thank you. It looks very hot.
No, that's dumb. That's dumb.
All right, so guys, let's go.
No, I'm not looking. I don't even want to look at Stephanie because no.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and jump into a quick commercial break. Thank you all for tuning in. Invite your friends. Remember to go ahead and share this video. I do actually have 2 Studio Movie Grill tickets I want to give out to someone today for sharing. So share this live feed, and we'll do a drawing at the end of the show to announce who the winner is of 2 free Studio Movie Grill tickets. Let's go ahead and jump into a commercial, guys, and we'll be right back. You're listening to The Block with your girl, Stefani Love, on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolaRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolaRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
KoolaRadio.com. Tell your friends.
All right, guys, so we're back.
Oh.
Rick Ross is in the building. He has survived. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into our next discussion now. Our hearts were saddened last week when there was a Dallas teen by the name of Naquesha Jacobs, 18 years old, who was actually murdered this past weekend. And her 16-year-old sister was wounded at a South Dallas apartment complex. The Dallas police said the girls were in their second-floor apartment when they heard a disturbance outside. When they looked outside the window, a man outside shot at them. Jacobs, who is a senior at South Oak Cliff High School, was getting ready to graduate this coming May. Unfortunately, her life was put to an end, so she'll never be able to experience that. As you heard, yes, the apartment that they were residing in was that of the 18-year-old Naquesha Jacobs. So she had actually moved out before graduation, got her own apartment, and they moved into that apartment on February 3rd. And then not even 2 weeks later, she was murdered at those apartments. If any of y'all are familiar with the Highland Hills area, these apartments that she was killed in are called the Whites, and they call it the Whites because of them being white apartment complexes. But in history, these apartments have been known as having a very high crime rate. So I was just a little taken back because I'm like 18 years old. She hadn't graduated yet. And she already has her own apartment. Is that what we're doing in 2018? Is this okay? Black, is it okay? I mean 18 years old, do you think she's ready to be out there on her own like that?
You never really know the situation though. Like it could be on some, maybe she didn't get along with her mother, maybe she wasn't living with her mother, maybe she was adopted. You know, you got different ways to look at her situation. She just probably wanted out the house, and that's her decision. Is it too early? Like, I don't think so, because I had my first place when I was 17. Granted, I was going to school, but I was still 17, staying by myself. So,
were you out of high school?
Yeah, I was out of high school. I was in college, but still, like, I'm on my own, doing my own thing at 17, and you know, I was good. Now, I was in a better community, of course, but it wasn't a problem. I was equipped with the right tools, and that's another thing, too. I know personally a person who's been on their own since they were 15 or 16, like their own apartment. I don't know how they pulled it off, but they had their own apartment and maintained themselves.
Okay.
So, I mean, it can be done. It also depends on the person.
Well, I mean, and I get where you're coming from with that. I really haven't heard too many of my friends, unless we had graduated. Yes, I had got my own apartment at 18 years old, but I had graduated high school, and I happened to be pregnant. So just getting my own place was necessary. But I don't know, I just felt like maybe was moving a little too fast. At least graduate first from high school and then, but hey, like you said, we never know her situation and what type of life she was living in. Maybe she did have to get her own spot. But in that case, if you're going to allow your child to move out, I think that there should have been some adult present. As we said, that these apartments have been known in history to be very violent, high crime rate, lots of deaths, lots of drugs going on. Where was the adult to step in and say, hey, I don't quite think that if you're going to get your own apartment, I don't think that these apartments are going to be the best for you.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to know the situation. She might have just dipped out on the adult and not let them know where she was staying. Maybe they knew where she was staying. They was like, you should move. And she was like, no, I got a lease. I can't move. Like, it's certain, circumstances that in which I could see somebody living in a place like this. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you can't assume
Some
that
people
she
don't
came
have
from
any choice.
Yeah, and I'm about to say you can't assume she came from a perfect situation. If you come from a perfect situation to go to Highland Hills and live, then you weren't in a perfect situation. Feel what I'm saying?
I feel you.
So,
But I think also that she had to have some adults in her life that should have stepped up and I don't know. I think that this could have been avoided. Maybe it couldn't have. But just if kids are going, this was a discussion that I was kind of in on a couple of weeks ago, where we were saying that parents need to stop kicking their kids out at 18 years old because they're not ready to be out there on their own. And when you just push them out there into the world at 18, like, you're setting them up for a possible failure, because you can't tell me that an 18-year-old in these days and times are quite ready to just make those. I mean, those are bills, finances that have to be controlled, your safety and things like that. And these little girls were just peeping out of a window and lost her life. So I just think that parenting...
They say peeping out of a window, but if they were peeping, I don't think they would have been seen and shot at. And I feel like there could have been confrontation, like, between them and who shot them.
It was no confrontation between the girls. They have already confirmed that. The guy, whoever this was, supposedly was coming to, and from the video, it's very apparent that he was targeting that second floor window. So there, and like I said, the girls have only lived in that apartment for 2 weeks before she had got killed. So when he came back to those apartments and started shooting in the nature that he was shooting in, he was aiming for someone and probably thought that the people he was into it with still resided in that apartment. And when he did see a peep or anything like that, he was assuming that it was the last people who lived there, not an 18-year-old girl or a 16-year-old girl.
I was about to be so childish. Okay.
So, I mean, that's what we have there. It's an unfortunate situation, but I do want to point out, guys, that if you have not seen the clip from Fox 4 News that they aired, they do have a very, what's the word? Shit. And I want to spell it. They have a very good detailed description of this guy, from his clothing, from his shoes. There's actually 3 guys that they're looking for. One guy specifically had on some gold Air Force Ones. The other guy who was shooting had some writing going down the arm of his jacket. And then they left out in a white Charger that had 2 spokes on the back of them with black tinted windows. So spread the news. Go and look at that clip. Share it, because they're actually offering a $10,000 reward. They're still looking for this killer, and these type of people do need to be taken off of the streets. So it's not about loyalty to the streets. This is an 18-year-old girl who was robbed of her life, who will never experience to graduation, nothing, no children. She won't be able to do anything because she's dead. And then you have siblings who were also present, who had to witness their sister getting killed. So spread the news. Let's find this killer. Let's find these people who are responsible for taking this young lady's life and put them behind bars, because it could be us. That could be the knock on our door any day now. And you would want somebody to do the same thing. Plus, who wouldn't want to get $10,000? That's like an extra income tax. So turn the motherfucker in and get your $10,000. So go and look at that video and see if you can recognize it. Share it, and maybe other people can recognize it, and we'll turn this killer in very soon.
Okay. You gonna give me my ribbon yet?
Yeah, guys. As you see, there is a trophy that is sitting up here.
We're not talking about this damn trophy.
Damn, you are a hater. And this trophy was purchased by me because I won the spelling bee. I was the winner. I was the champ. I blew it out the park.
Okay, go ahead.
But I didn't want to be petty, and I believe that everyone who at least tries but doesn't succeed, they should be rewarded, and at least shown that their efforts were appreciated. So I wanted to take this time. I didn't want to just think about myself. I wanted to take this time to present you, Black, with your second place ribbon for I don't know how many words you got right, but however many words, whether it was 1 or 0, just for the effort that you put forth.
I got some words
definitely
right.
wanted to reward you with a second place ribbon. Okay?
Yeah.
So there you have it. Don't say I never gave you anything. And this is my gold trophy, guys. But we're going to go ahead and get into some fly shit. And this week's fly shit is brought to you by Is a Beauty Bar in Dallas, Texas.
It's the Bloc, and this is that fly shit.
We just some young fly niggas.
All right, guys. So this week's fly shit is about alpha women. 18 qualities every alpha woman should look for in a boyfriend. And you can find this detailed article on elitedaily.com. So, the alpha female is a strong, majestic female. She can often be intimidating to those around her and isn't afraid to ask for what she wants. She's killing it in her career and has a solid group of friends to rely on. There's nothing quite as brilliant as a woman with confidence and ambition. Hater. A strong alpha woman needs a man who is her equal, her partner, and her greatest supporter. I agree. So who's right for the mighty alpha female? What kind of man can keep her grounded while still challenging her to grow and be the best she can be? An alpha female woman knows what she needs to have a sturdy partnership with a man who will be her ally, her confidant, and her best friend. So alpha women, let me tell you what you should look for in a boyfriend, okay? Because you're very strong, majestic, and it's hard to intimidate you. So you need a strong man, okay? So this is what some of the characteristics and traits that he would need. You need a boyfriend or a man who will challenge you. Also, he has to know how to deal with your bad moods. When he apologizes, he really means it. He's moving at the same speed you are. He doesn't belittle you, but he doesn't put you on a pedestal either. He is someone who teaches but never lectures. He makes you laugh. He'll call you out when you need to be called out. And he has dreams just as big as yours. I totally agree. And when I came across, and there's more tips and more characteristics. If you go to Elite Daily, there was like over 25. Of course, I can't give you all of them, but those were some important ones that you could start off with. Alpha women that I think are, if you find you a man like that or a boyfriend, I think you and him both would be successful. I believe that I am an alpha woman. I believe I have a great man on my side who is making me be a better, no, not you.
Oh, okay.
Who is making me be even a better woman. He's helping me pursue my dreams while he's pursuing his too. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It is very, 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 very rejuvenating to have someone who dreams just as big as you dream.
What's in this cup?
None, yeah. So that was your fly shit. And this week's fly shit, I'm sorry. Got a little hit on myself.
It's the Bloc, and this is that fly shit.
We just some young fly niggas.
All right, ladies, is it hard looking for good quality hair? Well, look no further. Is a Beauty Bar is providing you with 100% silky smooth Virginian hair that comes in bundles and lace wigs for a great price. Visit their location at 4414 South Marsalis Avenue in Dallas, Texas. You can also call them with all of your hair inquiries at 469-478-7070. Whether it's a wig or bundles, you can never go wrong with Ooh La Locks from Is a Beauty Bar. Go check them out.
So, wait, did you say Virginian hair?
Virgin.
Oh, I was asking, is it imported from Virginia?
No, it's virgin.
Oh, okay. Well,
this is not Ooh La Locks. This is Ooh La Locks.
This is stupid.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be going into a video.
Yeah, let's get into Kato's video, but before we do, shout out to Christine Murder Mommy.
Murder Mommies.
We
are about to do some dumb shit.
Already. She's always down with us, so shouts out to Absolute.
Already. Let's go ahead and go into this video. The plot by Koola. We'll be right back at you. You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Black on Villa Koola Radio.
Yeah. Another third coast banger. Right. Triple D, stand up. Y'all know we had to back down some of that rider type shit. Yeah. Smoke something. R.I.P. Uncle Pimp. I had to re-up with that product. Slang 'em hot like Papa John's. Came up being dirt broke. The music I make is for the slums. The bass gon' drop and you hear the beat. When I crank it up, then them tweeters tweet. Trying to do my best, dodging potholes, swerving through these Dallas streets. Triple D, a real nigga. Off the top, been a go-getter. Never sold cocaine before, but I'll still hop on the hoe nigga. Pillow talking is feminine. That's for women who be gossiping. These niggas ain't got no cheat no more. Fuck it though, that's the prerogative. Turn the page to the first chapter. Let me teach the game how to master it. Spit a few bars, my apologies if you didn't choose to grasp it. Fast lanes, I'm mashing it like Chris Johnson, 40 times. If your homie came on too early, then most likely he done dropped a dime. He did. I got my game right. I mean it's super tight. That underground shit take flight. Candy Jack aroma on site. We don't fuck with squirrels, no associates. I spit dope shit like an opium. Plant those grown overseas, and we don't respond if it ain't about the cheese. Just pot and smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just pot and smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just pot and smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give me the beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just pot and smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give me the beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. I'ma go with it, go hard. Fuck it, it ain't no other choice. The route I chose was for a boss. Bitch, we don't do no little boys. I know niggas with toys that make noise like bang, bang. Get 'em, boy. See, every nigga wanna have the juice like Bishop did back in 92. Dallas, Texas, I reps that. Out Ferguson, where I slept at. With a penny pad and a down chick. That's all I needed was to bring it back. Fat stacks, I'm chasing that. With a king and pie, I saw that. Spread my wings like a butterfly. Robert Kelly, I believe I can fly. Killing shit like Kill Bill. Lucy Lou when I'm chopping heads. Putting these tracks off in a coma. Swore you thought they was bed rest, but my kinfolk just like Joe Pesci off Goodfellas with a hot temper. Dropping these tracks off in the winter. Probably do it around December. Just pot and smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just pot and smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just pot and smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so sad. Just pot and smoking, touch the scenes, mouth wide open. Give it a beat, bet I go with it. Triple D, we so savage. I know we had to drop off another dope ass banger. Show you right. It's about time, ain't it? Right. Let that motherfucker knock in your trunk, though. Damn Skippy. Right. Kick back. Let your top back. It's something that you riding with your breezy too, man. Just pass that joint over to her. Or that Swisher Sweet. And let her pull on it even if she don't smoke. Right.
Hey, we're back. I'm Black.
And I'm Stefani Love.
Could you? Thank y'all for watching The Block on Facebook, on VillaKoolaRadio.com, on the app, YouTube, wherever you watching it. We appreciate you for watching it. Remember, you can always call in. This trophy is not real. It's like, yeah, whatever. To get that trophy, they set me up, y'all. They set me up. I think we need to next year. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna do a little bit of studying, and I'm gonna win. All right. Give them the number for
All right, guys. So remember, you can check out It's a Beauty Bar and Ooh La Locks at 469. Oh shit. 469. Oh shit. Sorry, y'all.
Wait, listen. For everybody watching, 469. Ooh shit. Is not the number.
The number is for you ladies who are actually looking to purchase them. I have them in my hand, y'all, and I am not disappointed. I normally order from a distributor that I've been ordering from for years, but this, I tried out somebody new, and I'm not disappointed. So definitely check them out. You won't be disappointed. The number is 469-478-7070, and if you stay tuned to the end of the show, our Hustler of the Week, we will be broadcasting the two ladies who own this boutique, this beauty bar. So stay tuned and you'll get a little bit more information. But let's go ahead and get into, are you obligated to have a relationship with your spouse's parents? Or specifically, there was a woman who posted on Facebook because she was having some problems with her in-law, her mother-in-law to be exact. And she just didn't feel like it was necessary for her to pursue a relationship with her mother-in-law. And so she posed a question on Facebook to get a little bit of opinion about how she should handle this situation. And her question was, should she feel obligated to have a relationship with her mother-in-law? Should she?
Yes.
What do you think?
Yes, absolutely.
Even if the mother is like rude,
listen, when you get married, it's like, yes, she's your mother-in-law, but she's your mother-in-law. So your mother might get on your nerves, so will your mother-in-law. Like, it's okay not to like them, but you gotta have some type of relationship with them, especially when that's your child's grandmother or that's your husband or wife's mother. Like, you'll be around. There is a such thing called holidays, and you're gonna have to be around each other. So you should have some type of relationship with that person.
Okay, but what if you do have a mother-in-law who is just like, you can sometimes have mother-in-laws who are a little overbearing, who try to tell you how to do everything, who just rude. She can sometimes be rude. If you've tried, and should the man step up and say anything to his mother if his girl is feeling uncomfortable? She wants to pursue a relationship with her. She wants to be cordial, but the mother-in-law is not really giving any room. Do you think that the man should step up and maybe talk to his mom and let him know that, hey, you're making her a little uncomfortable?
So when you have a mother-in-law, that usually means that you're grown. Two grown women can sit down and have a conversation. If that doesn't work, then the man can sit down and talk to his mama and be like, hey, mama, I feel like you're doing this, you're doing that. Can you cut down on this? Like, parents usually listen to their children, but she's a grown woman. I can't say I know some mothers, but I've seen some mothers that will test their sons to see if because that's their baby. So
that's the problem.
And that is a problem, but they want to make sure that woman can take care of their baby.
But that's not her place to make sure that if he sees fit that he wants this woman to be in his life,
I didn't say
the mother needs to just, that isn't her place.
I didn't say it was her place, but you got to have some type of relationship with them, some type, because you're going to see them. So hey,
to what point of a relationship? So if the mother-in-law is not very friendly, always, should it just be a hi and bye? You don't have to pick up the phone, call and check on her. What if I don't want to, because she's rude as fuck? What if I don't want to go to holiday gatherings she will be present?
You go to the holiday gatherings and stay away from her.
And then be uncomfortable? Whoa. Okay.
I mean, like I said, I said be cordial. And you can let them know that you're going to be cordial. And at that point, it's like, well, I'll come here. If I need you to pass me the mashed potatoes, I ask you to pass me the mashed potatoes. Like, it is what it is. We don't have to sit in here and act like we're the best of friends, but be cordial.
Have you ever had a rude mother? Have you ever dealt with a mother-in-law who wasn't too friendly. That's a hard, especially for a woman. It's very hard to deal with a rude mother-in-law who always has something to say. It takes a lot
How about this? How about I tell you like this? Because you're saying mother-in-law, let's switch it to the woman's father.
Okay.
I've literally had that situation happen to where the father hated me and thought that I was no good for his daughter. And then we got super serious, like married. And then it was like, hey, you're part of the family. And we've been chilling ever since. Like,
so it's just something that you should be used to, and then eventually you're saying that it'll die out. Then she will accept you. I just don't think.
No. What I'm saying is that's where the line should be at the time. Like when you get married to somebody, like you know what comes with it. So you have to be prepared. I'm talking about as far as the family goes. Like you done met the family. You don't just have somebody to marry you without meeting their family and that kind of stuff. But you know what comes with it. You know what type of people are behind her or to stand with her. So you know what her mother's like or what her dad's like or what his mother's like or what his dad is like. And
but
so
then
you should.
But do you have to deal with it? Do you have to put up with it? Are you obligated to have to? If that's how they are you obligated to have to put up with it?
Once you decide that that's what you want to do, you inherit everything, every problem that he has as well, or she has as well. So like, I mean, that comes with it. That comes with the territory. Yeah. It comes with it. You know what you're getting yourself into.
Well, I agree with you, Jeff Maddox. And actually, a lot of y'all have kind of the same perspective. When a man decides to get into a relationship, he divides and creates his own family with that person. Then Murder Mommy Dudes also said, you both leave your families to join as one. That's the only obligation. I totally agree with that. And I think that mother-in-laws and father-in-laws, if that's someone that your child wants to be with, it's not your place to make sure that that's the perfect person for your child. If that's who your child is happy with, let your child be happy. You don't have to make it a tough road for her or for him.
Well, I'm a mama's boy. You're gonna have to have a relationship with my mama. Like, she doesn't run my relationship. She can't tell me what to do. But like, if I'm in love with you and my mama got something to say to you, like, to me, I'm gonna stand up. Like, I'm not gonna let it get to the point to where you don't want to come over because my mama gonna be there. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to go to family gatherings because my mama gonna be there. Like, it's not gonna happen like that. But I have a different relationship with my mama than a lot of people do. Fuck you.
What? All I did was
not say shit.
Not say shit. Some things are better left unsaid.
Shut
and
up.
I am the winner.
All right.
Fuck that trophy.
All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and go into a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Shout out to all of you who are tuned into the show. Share. Remember, I'm giving out two free studio movie girl tickets. We'll be right back. You're listening to The Block with your girl, Stefani Love, on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at LTurner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy, Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The Real Game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
All right, we about to get deep.
No.
You want to go deep? Like
Always
safari
go deep.
Word of the day, safari.
That's
right.
not the word of the day.
Oh, okay. You want me to spell safari?
Nope.
S-A-F-R-E-E.
Nope.
Safari.
That is not how you spell safari. It's
Safari.
not in the dictionary that way.
Oh.
He made
Okay,
that shit
so
up.
how many of you guys could step up and be a father to a child that isn't yours? Or how about this? Would you be able to date a woman who is pregnant with another man's baby? Well, let me give you a little story scenario. What has went on? 76-year-old Patriots owner Robert Kraft just welcomes a new baby with his girlfriend. But guess what? He isn't the daddy. The 76-year-old's girlfriend, Ricky Noel Lander, who is half his age, gave birth to a baby last fall, and they are still a couple. Kraft states that he is thrilled with the blessing of helping raise a healthy child. Now, get this. Ricky and Kraft have been dating for 5 years. She just had a baby last fall, which makes this story even more interesting. So let's go back to the question. How many of you guys could step up and be a father to a child that isn't yours? Could you ever do that?
I could.
Okay, but what if she got pregnant in the relationship?
See, now you're looking at it like that. I don't feel like it was necessarily that type of way. I feel like she was inseminated.
Oh, okay. Well, if she was inseminated, they would. You always trying to change the story.
I'm just saying, like,
don't you think they would have said she would have been she was inseminated, or they got a surrogate mother? They didn't say that. Black.
He's a fucking billionaire. They like, he can keep that shit under wraps.
But we see stories like that all the time. For instance, Kim Kardashian, right?
Okay.
They did a surrogate mother. We know that was what happened and how that other baby, Chicago, whatever the baby name is, came into play. But this particular story from TMZ has stated that she had a baby. They say nothing about insemination or, whatnot. But he is okay with raising a child. He has came out with a statement that he is okay with raising a child that is not his. If it was insemination or a surrogate, that would be considered his child.
Well, okay. All things considered, he is 76 years old. Like,
we're not talking about him. We're talking about you. I just gave a scenario. So would you be able to date a woman who is pregnant with another man's baby? So if a woman, you see a hot woman
and pregnant,
because sometimes some women can be pregnant and you don't even know that they're pregnant, but she's feeling you. She gives you her number. Y'all start talking, but then she has to tell you, hey, but you really like the girl. You know what I'm saying? And she's letting you know, hey, I just got to let you know before we move any further. I am 4 months pregnant. I'm not with the baby's father. It happened to be an unfortunate situation that I got pregnant. Could you pursue a relationship with that?
You know what I'm going to say? That's cool. Let's see how we can do this.
That's very big of you.
Well,
that kind of changes my perception.
You think of me as a little person. I'm really a great person. But anyway, no, for real though. Like if I like the chick and I'm talking to her, she was like, I didn't want to tell you right off top because I didn't want to scare you away, but I'm pregnant. But like, okay. So what's the situation? What we gonna do? What we talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like we can talk about it and talk through it. Might I be mad? Yeah, depending on when she told me. But I would notice that weight gain and shit like that. So I mean, it's okay though. Like it's not just about the baby, because if you feeling the girl, then you feeling the girl, pregnant or not. Could you do it?
Could I? If my man had a...
Nah, if you was dating a chick and then she was like, I gotta tell you I'm pregnant.
Well, that's cool because I can't be the chick, the baby daddy anyway. So I'm just trying to smash. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Good question. Could you take the relationship seriously?
I don't think men would be able to take it serious. I don't.
You know what? And this is my thing. It's not very easy for me to fall in love. So like that's gonna take time anyway. And if we're dealing with this from when she told me until after she had the baby, you know what I'm saying, going to the little classes with her and shit, I would do that. If she needed, like when she went to the delivery room, I might not be in there. Her baby daddy might be in there, but I'll be there at the hospital to support her. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, welcome little stepchild future thing.
Petty.
But you know, like I'd support her. It's not about the person's situation. It's about the person to me. And with that being said, like if I like the person and I feel like that person is cool and I can see myself with that person, then I can move forward with that piece of, I hate to call it baggage, but baggage.
Later.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to Jeremy. He said, plus you get a designated driver for a few months.
And you get parking spots.
Oh.
Yeah. So, hey, there's a lot of pros, but then there's also some cons. Because what if you have a baby daddy what if her baby daddy don't want him to be a part of his child's life, but he's the boyfriend?
His baby daddy better learn how to talk. I mean, her baby daddy better learn how to talk.
Well.
I mean, but...
And then you're obligated to have to financially take care of this child when this is a whole nother man's baby.
You are kind of obligated because if you're in a relationship with her, you want to take care of her. But the guy who put the baby inside of her is obligated because that's his child. Like, so, I mean, you could look at it as though, hey, we got another income coming in because that child support going to be a fool. But you can still help take care of the baby. I get it. It's not yours. You don't want to be responsible for another man's, using bad words all day, accident. But it is what it is. If you like the chick, you like the chick. If you want to be with her, then you going to stick through it to make y'all be together.
That's some real love right there. That's some real dope love. That's some real dope love.
But
that's some love. I don't know.
That was love.
If it was a dude who I was dating and I come to find out that he's getting ready to have a child, or I think I would stay away from a man who has a newborn or even is getting ready to have a baby. I just would, that would be a relationship that I wouldn't want to pursue because I don't know what's going to take place once the baby is here. How do I know that the mother isn't going to want to pursue a relationship with him, and then you have to deal with baby mama drama? So I just nip it in the bud and just don't even go down that road.
See, but you always talking about nipping in the bud. You don't know that that's the situation. You feel that situation out. If you feel like it's going to be a problem, then you move around. Or if you feel like it's becoming a problem, then you move around. but you give it a chance.
Nah.
But you said that was love, right?
Nah.
You said that was love?
I'm saying it's love on his part to stay
Well,
there.
I'm about to talk about sex.
Let's talk about some love.
Because we about to get into some love and sex.
Let's talk love and sex.
So this week on Love and Sex, we talking about sex this week. We talking about sex. Threesomes. If you haven't had a threesome, you're missing out. Stefani Love, I will not ask you any incriminating questions during this segment because I'm not petty like you.
Okay.
But when or is it appropriate to have a threesome with your partner?
Okay. So here's my opinion. I'm not opposed to it. I think that both partners need to be very confident in their mission or their endeavors or this act that they want to take on. We did actually talk about this a couple of shows back where
we only got 4 minutes and this
I
is my
talked about
segment.
spicing up your sex life. So I definitely think that if y'all are on the same wavelength and you're not doing it because if you're just doing it just to have fun and spice up your sex life, hey, do what makes you happy.
So what I'm gonna say is, threesomes are to me fun, but it's something that you don't do with someone that you love, and this is just Black's opinion. Would I ever have a threesome with my significant other? No, because I never want you to turn around and ask me for a threesome where there's another dude involved, because I don't want to see you be penetrated by anybody but me. So, with that being said, I won't ask you for a threesome. Now, if it happens, I mean, it was that night. I'm not gonna ask you for a threesome, and if you ask me if I want to have a threesome with another woman, I'm still going to tell you no, because I don't want you to ever be able to say, well, I did that with you, you should do this for me. But there is some guys that aren't like Black that actually like to see their woman being penetrated by somebody else. Like, that shit gets them off. Like, I've scrolled through like Craigslist on some shit, and I'm just,
what you looking for on Craigslist?
I'm just bullshitting. And then it'll be like,
but you have to go to a certain,
it'll be like,
ad for what?
It'd be like, come bang my wife, I want to watch. Like, who does that? Who does that?
A lot of people actually do that.
Okay, poll, guys in the room,
Don't do that.
Who would watch their chick get smashed by another dude? Hands, please. Where you would? Okay, you would. Okay. Weirdest shit to me. We just learned some shit today. Out of 50% of the people said that they were like, me, no. I'd take that shit personally, and I would punch you in your fucking face as soon as you did
you don't need to be doing that.
Yeah, no, I don't like that shit. But threesomes are fun. And I wanted to talk about that side of threesomes. Understand that there's a to-be continued part.
So it's okay for you, but it's not okay for her. Is
That's
basically
what
you're saying.
That's what he's saying.
So I said that, and so because of that, if my significant other said, "Hey, let's have a threesome with another chick," I'm going to shoot you down because I don't ever want the flip side of it. And that, yes, I feel like it's okay for me. You might feel like it's okay for her. But I don't.
So she came to you and said, for your birthday, it's going to be me, you, and the woman of your choice. You would turn it down?
Yes.
You would turn it down?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
And that is totally okay. That's totally okay.
It's not my cup of
It's not
trophies.
everybody's cup of tea.
My I like Rihanna. I like Rihanna. See, no, that's no. I don't know. I want to say yes. Everything in me says say yes. Have a threesome with Rihanna. But at the same time, it's like, well, if you told me let's have a threesome and you want Chris Brown involved, like, I'm still not gonna be okay with that. So
but if you were to have a threesome with your girl, you and your girl partake in a threesome, do you look at your girl any different, especially if it's with another dude? Does that make you have a different perception of who your girl is?
Yeah, it does.
For the two men who said that they would, does it make you feel any different about your girl?
And see, I feel differently. I feel like sex is sex for men, and for women, some women can say that sex is sex, but usually there's an emotional attachment. Usually. And not all women, not being a womanizer or anything, but I'm just saying.
And that's where I go back to a couple of episodes ago. I talked about aftercare. And if you're going to partake in a threesome with your partner, and this is something that y'all want to do, it needs to just be left there. When the threesome is over, like, reassure your girl that, you know, you did that because it was just for fun. It wasn't like you wanted to be with that other girl or anything like that.
Oh, but what if they got some tricks? What if they got some tricks, man?
Well, I think you would. Yeah, it's vice versa. Definitely.
You don't have to. I don't have to be consoled. I'm just not gonna let it happen. I'm just not gonna let it happen.
Black needs to be convinced.
Yeah.
No,
there's no convincing.
No, you're not about to stick your wee. Okay. We're gonna have to work on another fantasy if that's her fantasy.
But then you know what's gonna happen?
Hey.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump into a video. Oh, this was your love and sex. Oh, I just took over. Sorry.
Let's talk love and sex.
Man, no women was commenting on that one. None. Hey, y'all look. My love and sex segment got hijacked by all the crew except for one, and it's fine because that was a great conversation. We got to go into the break because we got to talk about this shit. I know we're going into a video, but that's a break for us. We about to talk like a motherfucker. We're gonna
calm down, purple down later.
Go to the video. Vicious.
You already know you listening to The Block with your boy Black on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
That's right, nigga. You gotta get your papers in this motherfucker. I ain't mad at you at all. Hey, yo, what the fuck you wanna be when you grow up, rah-rah?
Nigga, if you stupid, I wanna be a motherfucking outlaw.
That's right, nigga. Housing these hoes, you feel me?
Now I'ma set the record straight, and I don't mean to be rude, I'm just gonna tell it like it is, so nigga take it how you wanna. I was raised on the corner, yeah, that project living, distributing them narcotics just to buy new tenants, cause we ain't have nothing. We all come from broken homes, this ain't no Beverly Hills, niggas get killed on the regular, so trust me when I tell you these young niggas is predators. They'll ride for this shit and die for it. It's a cycle, we wasn't raised this way. We was brainwashed to the fact that if you didn't hustle, you wasn't gonna have shit. Niggas in and out of jail at a young age and get out, come back to the block just like a slave. Fist fights turn to gunfire. Look, we living in Vietnam, just in a whole 6-block perimeter. At any given time, man, we trapped in circles, so watch your back at all times, cause somebody might hurt you. When I ride down, Everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground and nigga surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street dry with them whacked out lyrics. But night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling down rocks. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground and nigga surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street dry with them whacked out lyrics. But night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling down rocks. It's like a train wreck, a straight head-on collision, and everybody on a mission for the next big thing. And your friends can turn to enemies in a blink of an eye. So think wise and be careful with decisions, cause the wrong choice will cross you up quicker than you think. Nigga squeezing on blank, then walk off with a smile. Now you swine low enough for retaliation. Wiping bullets off, duct tape the handle so that bitch got grip. Duct tape the clip so that bitch don't slip and start spraying. This is jungle, so they gotta be vicious just to maintain. It's a standoff, these niggas ain't playing, these niggas ready. We don't glorify them hits, but it's strictly about business. So if you talk to the police, then you gon' be a dead witness. Nigga always talking about they silent, then get pissed and start singing like a bird. Get served when they release. And then get served when they release. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street dry with them whacked out lyrics. But night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling down rocks. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street dry with them whacked out lyrics. But night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling down. Don't nothing change but the time, and we be clocking them out. Posted up on the block 24/7, so when I die, am I gon' go to heaven? Now that's a good question. Niggas thuggin' out chill, so we adjust to the crowd. It's either me or you, and it ain't gon' be me, cause I'm a survivor. Better stay in your lane before it be an accident. Niggas all around production still. We been this shit, all nines to the fullest extent in this crime life. So we switch it up, gotta invest that money, clean it up so we can stretch that money for a longer time. If not, then it was all for nothing. Cause the feds be watching, they kick the door, then they gon' shut the operation down. Raid the place, then seize the state, incarcerate the whole crew, and now you're going upstate. And now it's years behind bars in this fucked up place. In this fucked up place. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street ride with them whacked out lyrics. But night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels and nigga get off the block. Talking about you ballin', but you niggas still selling down rocks. When I ride down, everybody lay it down. Put your hands on the ground and niggas surrender to a boss. Y'all been sucking the street ride with them whacked out lyrics. But night creepers about to show you how to handle your business. Give me your money and your jewels and nigga get off the block. Talk about you ballin', but you niggas still selling down rocks. Jokes.
What's up, world? You're listening to Villa Koola Radio.com. Tell your friends.
No, listen. Listen to me. 7:30, you call home owner. He answer, he say hi.
I understand. Okay, so call back at 7:30. That's when the homeowner will be available, right?
7:30, Tuesday.
7:30?
See.
Thursday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay, great, excellent. I'll definitely call back on Tuesday, sir.
Damn it, 7:30 on Tuesday. Oh shit. Sorry guys, we got a phone call.
Yeah.
That was vicious.
Before you do that, I always get those calls, so I always play with those people when they call like that. And I think the aliens found out that I was playing with people like that because they came out with this app that you can get and put on your phone, and it does just that. I swear to God, go Google it. It's an app that when those people call, those telemarketers call, it F's with it, screws with them, like, and it does exactly
Tuesday,
what
7:30.
you just did. Yeah, it does exactly what you just did. Check it out.
That's crazy. All right, that was Vicious Ride Down. Check them out. The video was shot by our own, the voice you just heard, and edited. So, check out Vicious. You got something to say? Because 7:30.
7:30.
Oh.
Shout out to Rick Ross. We're rooting for you, Rick.
Yeah. But
all right, guys. So listen. A Louisiana woman was arrested and charged with the homicide of her 1-year-old daughter. Why? We'll check this out. Okay, so Brittany Stevens wasn't even driving when a Baton Rouge officer, Christopher Manuel, wrecked into her car at 94 miles per hour. Police justify the charge by saying she failed properly to secure her 1-year-old in her car seat. Stevens says she buckled her child into the seat. Investigators state the car seat was not correctly secured. Manuel hit the Nissan carrying 4 adults and 4 children while driving his Corvette at nearly 100 miles per hour in a 50 miles per hour zone. He was arrested earlier this month on 1 count of negligent homicide. He is released on a $15,000 bond and also remains on paid administrative leave. The family is now stating that they want justice, that these are charges that Brittany Stevens is facing for homicide is unjust. And so I was a little torn when I first was like, damn, she's facing homicide, but she wasn't the one who caused the wreck. But then when they start going into detail about the child not being restrained in a car seat, I am a big advocate of children who need to be restrained and why it's important, and it drives me insane when I see kids who aren't restrained. So, Black, is the mother also to be blamed for her child's death?
yes. Yes, because one, the child wasn't buckled in correctly, and I say yes. Wait, let me retract real quick. I don't say yes because I feel like that. I say yes because of the letter of the law, not because I feel like she should be charged. She just lost a daughter by somebody driving recklessly, and so, stop taking pictures of me. So like. No, I don't feel like she should be charged personally, but according to the letter of the law, yes, she should be charged because 1, she had the baby not buckled up correctly. 2, I don't know if you saw this, but she said she was driving the car when in reality there was a under 18 child driving the car that was unlicensed.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And so she lied to him, and negligent homicide ranges from all types of things, just like you going outside and leaving your 3-year-old inside and something happens and they die. So, yes, by the letter of the law, she should be charged. Now, do I feel like they're being petty? Yes. Do I feel like they hoeing her because they gave him the same charge, negligent homicide? It's like, yeah, they hoeing the shit out of her because why wouldn't he be held more accountable? Why would they be given the same charge? You know what I'm saying?
I totally agree with you.
So he was the one going 94 miles per hour in his Corvette.
I think that homicide is a little too steep for the charges. What point are you trying to prove? He was the one who was speeding, and he was a cop at that, so he should have known better. But to charge her with homicide is a little much. Now, maybe endangerment to a child may be appropriate because it is very important for your child to be restrained in a car seat if they're not above the age of where they can get out of a car seat. And I'm not talking about sometimes I see parents who just stick their kid in the car seat, don't buckle them up, just because they want to have the look that their child is sitting in a car seat, or they'll take the big passenger seat belt and strap it over the car seat. No, there's seat belts that come with the car seat that the child needs to, those are put into place for a reason, and they need to be used. And it drives me crazy when I see mothers. Yesterday I saw a mother driving, her kids were hanging all out the car, out the windows, all the windows were down, and the mama was just holding up a blunt, just smoking, just going at it.
Oh, I can't stand that.
And I'm like, how dumb can you be? Like, you never know who's driving on the road at the same time that you are, a drunk driver, and you're just going to be so negligent to the safety of your child. Like, I think that she should face some type of charge. Now, homicide is just a little too much, in my opinion.
It's negligent homicide, so you're not looking at as many years as, like, just a homicide.
Yeah, I think it's just, but it's very, I mean, parents need to start taking the safety of their children a little bit more serious.
Bro, this wig is hot.
A lot. You look hot.
It's hot as shit. You know why I got it on. I lost a damn spelling bee contest shit. And so I had to put it on. Y'all wouldn't even tell me what I had to do.
Oh, you better be lucky you didn't get the morph suit. You would have really been hot.
You better. Yeah, y'all better be lucky like I didn't get the morph suit. Shit,
well, you would have looked like Safari.
Y'all thinking the hood.
Oh, well, I don't know. I wouldn't have been looking. You would have had like a twig. I don't know. I don't know. I can't give my opinion.
Hey, we won't go on the safari. We'll just turn around in the middle of the jungle.
Yeah.
Like,
we ain't even in the jungle.
Fuck y'all.
We walking through the field and hood.
They all got one tree.
But yes, so guys, go check that story out. Actually, there is a petition going around because people are saying that this is, again, Black Lives Matter. They're only doing this because of this mother being black. If this would have been a white mom, she wouldn't be facing any charges.
Oh, she would have just been on the way from soccer practice.
That might be true. So if you believe that this charge that this mother is facing, and also other people, all 4 adults were charged with something, who were driving in that car. Everyone who was involved in this car wreck were charged with something.
The girl who was driving was also charged with negligent homicide.
So homicide, like I said, is a little too steep. I think they're pushing it with that charge, but definitely I believe that endangerment to a child, because your child probably would still be alive if she was strapped in a car seat securely, according to the laws of the road, driving on the road. If that child would have been buckled into a car seat, not just sat in the car seat, then the baby might still be alive to today.
But if the nigga wasn't going 94 miles per hour.
But that's the thing. You don't know how fast anyone is driving. That's why it's important to put your child.
You cannot make her responsible for all of this. I will not let you put all of this shit on her.
I'm not putting it all on her, but like, don't start that. That wig must be too goddamn tight.
Well, shit, you the one who bought it. I didn't ask for it. I didn't want it. Purple ain't even my color.
It sure ain't, because you too black.
This is not my look, bro. This is not my look. Shit does not do me any justice.
All right, guys.
Quick. Spell catastrophic.
Catastrophic. You ready? Catastrophic. Catastrophic. CASTROPHIC. Catastrophic.
Can't.
That is right.
No, it's not.
CASTROPHIC.
It's CAT.
Oh, CAT.
Yeah. And you said catastrophic.
Today ain't the spelling bee.
I win the trophy.
All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into a quick commercial break. And me and the Purple Now Later will be right back.
Oh, my gosh.
Catch me outside. How about that?
What's up, world? You're listening to Villa Koola Radio.com. Tell your friends.
Hey everyone, I've got a fashion insider for all my ladies who know the importance of accessorizing their attire. And even for my fellas out there balling on a budget but still want their woman looking lovely. Let's be real, even the costume gotta be cute and on point, right? Well, Paparazzi Accessories got you covered. With an assortment of durable, nickel and lead-free, aesthetically appealing to the eye, rings, necklaces, bracelets, and more. So go show Miss Lisa Turner some love and support. Check her out on Facebook at lturner88, on Instagram at Lisa Turner, or hit up her website at paparazziaccessories.com.
What up, riders? This is your main man's Cal Be Easy.
And your boy Big Marcus.
Man, we are hosts of the hottest, dopest sports show in the world. The real game, the game inside of the game.
Man, you can check us out live every Saturday from 2 to 4 p.m. on VillaCoolerRadio.com.
And you can also download our podcast 24/8 on VillaCoolerRadio.com and Google Play.
Man, we out this bitch.
Man, it's love some.
Hey, what's good, Joe? It's your man, Cam King. Hey, be sure you tune in and vibe out to the sexiest hour on internet radio. That's the Fabric Extent, which airs every day from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. And again, around baby making hour from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hey, and then you know what? Right after that, you can turn up with your man, since I host the hippest playlist on the planet. That's the Hip Hop Timeline, every day from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All exclusively on the VillaCoolerRadio.com. For fans of music, let's go.
Your purple badness.
Bro, y'all gonna get up out my purpleness right now.
It's a purple light. All right, guys. So, in honor of Prince the Great in the Purple Now later, we're gonna go ahead and talk about our next discussion, and we're gonna talk about Snapchat or social media drug dealers. A Marietta man is accused of using Snapchat to sell marijuana and ecstasy. Yes, yes, yes. This is something that I'm starting to see it'll be a lot more common, especially in the black neighborhoods where social media is the source of all trade. A Marietta man has been arrested after police say he used social media app Snapchat to sell marijuana and ecstasy to an undercover police officer. Eric Joseph is accused of scheduling a drug deal in a parking lot of a Mexican restaurant. Snapchat is a mobile application that allows users to send photos or messages that delete themselves after certain periods of time. He allegedly sold to an undercover officer 4.3 grams of ecstasy and 15 grams of marijuana. After the sale was complete, officers also found 65 grams of ecstasy, 202 grams of marijuana, and 136 tablets of alprazolam. In other words, a Xanax. A handgun was also found that was determined to be stolen, and he is now being held without bond. You heard me correctly, without bond, and all of this took place by the source of Snapchat. So, Black.
That was a lot of drugs.
That was a whole lot of drugs, you dumb. Just, this is the, if we had a donkey of the day, this would be the motherfucking donkey of the day.
But see, I'm looking at it more in the sense that that's a lot of drugs to have a stolen handgun with. Because once you get caught with drugs and a gun, it boosts up the charge.
That doesn't matter. Let's go to you being so stupid and negligent to trust anyone.
You can't call him negligent. He don't know what that shit means.
He's negligent of his life.
He can't know what that shit means.
Of his freedom.
If he's advertising on Snapchat, like.
But why? Why is it important to? Who are these drug dealers that I guess these are the new generation drug dealers that showcase their product on social media and make sales on social media? That is like the dumbest thing that I have ever seen. And I'm sure a real D-boy, in other words, a dope boy, probably thinks the same thing, that this is the dumbest method that you could come up with. How can you trust anyone? The feds are always watching. Always.
Yeah, of course they are. So I don't get it. Big Marcus, how do you think this shit? How does this shit make you feel? Like I need somebody to talk to me. Somebody talk to me about how this shit feels or how it makes them feel about him doing some shit like that.
Everybody gotta have an opportunity. Everybody's taking a chance.
Boy.
Would you ever purchase drugs from someone on social media? Would you ever discuss a trade of?
We talk about it now, but you got to believe that the black internet, where they're trading everything, body parts,
body part.
Yeah,
well, that is on the black market.
So he was taking a chance. I mean, you got to grow. Your business got to grow with society.
Your business.
Any business, whether it's legal or illegal.
So the thing is, I feel you. But the thing is,
grow with technology.
Do it where it's legal. Then,
his slip up was he didn't know who he was messing with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
But that's the point.
That's only one of his slip ups because Snapchat also has a location on it now. So
I mean, that's the chance you take. That's the risk you take. You know what I'm saying? So.
But could you ever be? Is there something that he could have done differently?
Not put that shit on Snapchat. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But once he did it, I mean, he looking at the opportunity. He looking at, hey, I can expand, I can hit, just like we doing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't doing selling drugs on the
right. I do not sell drugs.
We're promoting the block.
And we don't promote drugs.
And we're trying to get the block out there to reach as many people as possible. That's how he doing.
I feel like if you got good product, you don't need social media to
word of mouth is a fool.
Yeah, like
word of mouth is the number one advertisement. If you're selling enough
to your people will speak for you. Why would you be so dumb to whether Snapchat?
But actually, to go against that, like you never know who you're talking to, whether they're calling them on the phone or showing up to them in person. So I guess that is the risk you take. You can grab a bigger audience quicker on Snapchat, but I feel like it's dumb to put it out there, like just all out there. If they're going to catch you, let them catch you.
What's the difference between a person coming knocking on your window that you don't see, you know what I'm saying, because you got to board it up or you got to secure it where they don't come in, and somebody on Snapchat? I mean, you don't know who that is.
The thing is, there are people following you on Snapchat. So, like, I don't know if he posted it in his story or somebody just DM'd him about it. But either way it goes, like, you gotta make your money, I guess, but you gotta watch how you do it. You gotta be secure in how you do it. I just feel like that's very foolish.
It's called the life.
Hey.
The life.
Fuck
it. The chances, the risks you take.
I don't live that life. Because I don't sell drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't promote drugs. I don't even drink.
I'm squeaky clean.
Me too.
Me too. The Me Too movement.
Little song, man. I shoot for the wins, but I don't worry about the losses. You know what I'm saying? So in other words,
nigga, that's a big loss though.
Yeah, you in jail with no
that's
bond.
That's a big ass L.
You ain't winning or losing.
You ain't got no bond. Like even if you was paid up, you ain't got no bond. So it ain't no amount of money that can get you out because you ain't got it.
No, because you can't get out.
Yeah, that's a big ass L to carry.
Yeah, you bet. He gonna get to snitching.
He gonna get to snitching on who?
All the other drug dealers.
Make sure y'all check out the Real Game from 4 p.m. on Koola Radio.
You the one who asked them to talk.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get into some social media trolling.
Man, you ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling? All right, guys. So today is all about the women. And I need to bring y'all up to date. According to John Gillibald, professor of reproductive health at the University of College London, told Quartz that the patients have described cramping as almost as bad as a heart attack. After all these years, ladies, of us trying to prove how painful menstrual cramps are, but we got called dramatic, It finally took a male doctor to finally rule the cramps actually do feel like almost having a heart attack. Maybe this comparison will make trying to explain or describe what cramps feel like to the male species an easier process. On the other hand, however, how do you explain to someone who's never had a heart attack? And that was your social media trolling.
Man, you ain't nothing but a social media stalker.
Are you surfing or are you trolling? All right, guys, guess what? This is my favorite goddamn video.
Hey, look, to all the listeners.
You look like a cramp.
I regret to inform you that I quit. I can't take this shit.
You look like a bad cramp.
This shit. I'm looking at myself in this mirror like, damn.
You look like a minstrel. A minstrel cycle.
Man, that is nasty.
Oh, shit.
You over here trying. Don't make me start ripping your ass up.
Don't make me whip that wig off. All right, guys. So this is my favorite video. Shout out to Murder Mommies. Christine, I don't know if you're still tuned in, but shout out to you. We're getting ready to play y'all's video. This is one of my favorite videos coming up called Dummy. Check it out. We just got done talking about it, Dummy.
Dumb.
Somebody put dummy. Oh.
Dumb.
I was reading wrong. You're listening to The Block with your girl Stefani Love on VillaCoolaRadio.com.
Man, it feels good to be back home.
I swear we took off.
But I missed everybody.
Me too.
Let's invite some people over.
You ain't trying to party though.
I'm trying to have a jammy jam.
Well, as long as there's a party, I'm gonna walk in pocket.
Another Murder Mom exclusive. Da-da-da-da-dum, hey. We're about to do some dumb shit. Murder Mommy fully loaded, whole club getting lit. Come together and collide on some real fly shit. Absolute, are you ready? Shy City. We're about to do some dumb shit. Murder Mommy fully loaded, whole club getting lit. Come together and collide on some real fly shit. Absolute, are you ready? Shy City.
Going dumb, though I'm smart as fuck. And if I got you tight, you better loosen up. I want it all, though all's filling it up. I got the gas, still filling it up. Don't hit my line on BS unless you callin' talking about big stuff. That dumb shit I won't pick up. Nah, I won't pick up. Want more? Well, it's me. Been absolute knocking at your door. Hurting feelings, they hella sore. Ain't playing games, but we on the board. It's captured. Being the beat up is better. All compliments, I'm flattered. The ones who be talking that shit, they not better. So legit, we murder mommies. You murder who? Don't matter. Get that green, them Benjamin Franklin's is the only dude I'm chasing after. Chew 'em up like we chewing gum. Sit to the summit, so you better pop a tongue. Shots of D, go dumb, and then D-Town in Houston. Let's go.
Dumb shit. Murder Mommy fully loaded, whole club getting lit. Come together and collide on some real fly shit. Absolute, are you ready? Shy City. We're about to do some dumb shit. Murder Mommy fully loaded, whole club getting lit. Come together and collide on some real fly shit. Absolute, are you ready? Shy City. Get stupid, get wasted. Everybody get dumb. If I tell you Murder Mommy's at a motherfucking party, then you niggas better come. This club we run. Greedy just don't want some. Tell a nigga sideline hate, they can be quiet cause they don't want none. Ha! See the bandanas, walk up in the club but the hoes can't stand us. Sit down, whole team champions, one step back, 10-4, we hazardous. Toast to the ones don't fuck with us. We don't blow them off like angel dust. Fuck up, be ready to bust. Shot smoke some, now hoes ready to puff. Ride, do wanna meet us. Whole click bad but your team can't beat us. So, salute when you see us. Know your chick mad cause the hoe wanna be us. Hate to sound facetious. Bad girl here, there's no mistreating us. We Murder Mommy's bullshit beneath us. Stepping on toes, bitch, pick your feet up. Smell the loud, it goes down. Haters frown when we clown. We got now, can't start them bound. Can't see the crowd, your heart pound. Can't sit down, shake the ground. Gather round, hear the sound. Black and proud, bloody gown. Murder vow, run this town. Dumb shit. Murder Mommy fully loaded.
guys. That was Dumb by Murder Mommy.
Just listen to it. Oh, hit that house. Nah, but well, you know that part. So we're gonna go into Black is Talking.
Listen. The streets are talking.
All right, so
wait, we had a question. G, that's my stepbrother, y'all. Shout out to G. G, the girl rapping is Chicity and Christine Murder Mommies. He's asking who is the girls rapping. Check them out, guys. There's some dope girls in Dallas, originally from Chicago, who has some hot material out there. So check them out.
We
Sam,
about to do some dumb shit.
Shouts out to Shy City and Absolute.
Bro, this wig is cheap.
Already.
Man, that was $9.99. That
Look,
ain't cheap.
it is. My hair falling down and shit.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into some Black is Talking.
Listen. The streets are talking.
I know I do. I look like. So listen, wait, stop talking. The streets are talking. Black is talking. This is what Black is talking about. Black is gonna talk about this motherfucking purple wig that he got on. Now, last week, we did a spelling bee, and I lost. Now we're gonna talk about this spelling bee. What was one of your words? Orangewood?
Orangewood.
My daughter can spell Orangewood versus subterranean.
You're a hater.
I'm a hater. Spell cinematography because I spelled the shit when you had to spell schedule. Like, what type of shit is that? Look, if y'all gonna plot on me, I know I'm the black sheep, pun intended.
Literally.
Well, the purple black sheep. Now I look like, my hair look like Odell Beckham's in like next season.
No.
Next season.
Not even close.
I gotta interrupt. You do not look like Odell Beckham.
I did not say I look like him because I don't want to look like him.
I'm gonna tell you who you look like.
Man.
You look like one of the old like Temptations after a long night of doing crack all night.
Bro, y'all say shout out to this punishment. I can't wait to play another game because I got something for your ass. You got the listeners talking about me and shit. Nigga told me I look like a lost African tribe Smurf that didn't ever make it into the cartoon.
They would kick you out of Africa.
What type of nigga? They would have kicked me out of the Black Panther movie with this shit on. Look, they hold me, y'all. They hold me. It's okay.
You hold yourself.
It's okay. I feel like I'm being initiated into the Bloc gang or Villa Koola radio gang that make me do stupid shit like this.
What's your concerns though, sir, with the spelling bee? You might need to just study.
You know what? I think I need to file a grievance.
My hours are from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday.
Hey. This is Black is Talking. Fuck your hours. I'm tired of this shit. I don't have to be treated like this. Hey, I need the listeners to chime in. Let them know that Black does not need to be treated like this. What did I do? What did I do to you?
You spelled the words wrong.
Okay. Give us equally yoked words.
Okay. Everybody like the wig though.
Nobody likes the wig.
It's very complimenting to your ugliness.
Everybody come in and they say how much they like you in the wig. Somebody said it was lit.
Man,
this is your look, man.
I'm going to report you all because, like my friend Joey said, I am being hazed.
Well,
and I don't feel like hazing is fair in the workplace.
I mean, it's just a pattern that you lose everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you know what? I find that very coincidental that I lose every fucking thing.
What can you win?
I can't even win it. Just throw the whole W away. So you gonna play this stupid ass song again? You know what? I hate everybody in this room right now.
Hate is real.
Everybody. I even hate the camera right now.
Hey, true story. True story. I was actually in the district finals to go to the national spelling bee when I was in the 6th grade. You will, and I'll put this on everything I love. What do you think the first practice word that they gave me to spell was?
Delicatessen.
Purple.
You want me to spell purple? P-U-R-P-L-E.
Already.
Purple.
That's some fucked up shit.
Purple. When you
Well,
mix black
let me
with
tell you
purple,
about my
get blue.
first spelling bee. My mama was supposed to be there, and my first word was humidity. And I started that bitch off with an M. I knew how to spell the word. I spelled it right after, but you know, you can't go back on letters afterwards. But anyway, that was the streets are talking, or Black is talking, because they hoeing me. They hazing me.
Listen. The streets are talking.
Alright guys, so we're going to close it with our last discussion. This is a very good one. Still, I told y'all we were going to come back and talk about school shootings. But I had came across an article that Source Magazine had put out. And this question has circulated around social media since the Stoneman Douglas School shooting in Parkland, Florida. And many believe gun control is the main issue. But if gun control is the problem, why don't these type of incidents occur in inner city schools? Apparently, I mean, it's obvious that there are not enough stats to say why definitively, but regardless, I think that this is a very good topic that we need to discuss because many of us are parents who have kids that go to school. So why don't you think school shootings happen in the hood?
Because oh shit, fam! Oh my goodness! Hey, y'all going in on the brother? Y'all going in, and I can't even have the discussion that I'm supposed to be having. Cause, and when James said it, all I heard was black and purple, black and purple, black and purple, black and purple. That's messed up. And then
you messed it up with the headphone. It looks even.
I got it here.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Woman, hold on.
All right, so you gonna answer my question or not? Or we focus on the wig?
It's because.
Oh shit, you ugly. It's very hard to look at you today.
You did this to yourself.
Oh shit.
It's because of the retaliation factor. I feel like I just feel like you come to the hood, start shooting some shit up, the hood gonna fuck you up. Like, I don't know. We cannot be taken seriously right now. Cannot. Guys, I apologize.
You look like the first one to get shot in a school shooting.
No, I look like I would be the shooter right now.
Yeah.
I look like the damn shooter right now. It's
shit.
What the fuck?
We're gonna hear news headline: man with a purple wig robs a bank.
He was wearing all black. Come to find out, he was naked.
Oh, black and purple, black and purple. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. All right, on a serious note, let's get back to
shit.
it.
Okay.
Why don't school shootings happen in the hood? And like I said, this is a great article that was written. Go check out the Source magazine on Facebook. They have the article up because this was a question that had been circulating after the Stoneman Douglas school shooting. So why don't school shootings happen in the hood, Black? Because you said that last time we talked about a school shooting. You stated that this does not happen in the hood. This is not something we have to worry about in the hood. Why isn't this happening? If it's gun control that we need to get a hold to, but this doesn't happen in inner city schools, why is it not happening?
Because of the simple fact that it's not a simple fact. It's a few factors. One, usually, I'm gonna be stereotypical right now. Usually, Lil Tyrone ain't gonna be able to hold an AR in his room without his mama knowing. Like black mamas are usually like, or hood mamas, should I say, usually like, this is my house. I go in whatever room I want to. Like this ain't your room. This is my room. I pay the bills. I know that's how my mom was, and I speak for a lot of people, when I say that that's how their moms are. So if he had this AR is on some shit like, yeah, what's this doing? I'm take this. I don't know where you got it from, but I'm taking it. Versus, it's a lot of black parents that just don't have weapons just laying around the house like ARs. They're just chilling for their 16-year-olds to get to. There's a lot of, when you go to shooting ranges, you don't see a lot of black people. You usually see a lot of white people. And I'm not trying to make it a race thing. It's just, like James said, affluenza doesn't exist in the hood. Shit, affluenza really didn't exist 5 years ago until, they made it up for old boys. So, and then on top of that, you got gangs in the hood. So you shoot up a gang member, you're gonna get retaliated on. Versus, hey, I want to go shoot all of these people in this place because I don't like what color they are.
Okay, I agree with you there. Black parents have a little different form of what goes on in their house and stuff like that. I'm not saying that white parents aren't. I'm sure we have some white parents who are very vigilant in what goes on in their house with their kids. However, inner city schools, from my research, most inner city schools, I know when I was in school, especially high school and middle school, there was not a time that I didn't have to walk through a metal detector. That was normal. That was normal procedure. So in inner city schools, also another thing that was said in the article is that they most likely do have metal detectors in inner city schools. But we don't find those in the suburb schools.
And you know what's crazy? That makes sense because when I went to Atwell, I had to go through a metal detector every morning, and it was just normal. Like, it could make you late for school, but you knew that you had to go through this metal detector.
Yep.
And
Your
they got
backpack was searched.
Yeah.
You had to walk through the metal detector, so it wasn't to bring a gun into the school was very unlikely, which we don't hear about it ever happening really in an inner city school, because I want to say that maybe our inner city schools are like a pipeline between education and prison. We're treated.
I don't want to go that far. I feel like metal detectors, like, that's not a problem. People are so sensitive. They're like, why are you putting metal detectors in the schools and shit like that? Like, cause motherfucker might come in and kill all these niggas and shit. Like, it's a whole bunch of people in here. And if you get an AR-15, you just start letting go in the classroom. If you can get to 3 classrooms, you can kill 90 people. Like, put a fucking metal detector in there. That's cool. I don't.
So in other words, maybe the suburb schools where most of these massacres happen, maybe they can take a little lesson from inner city schools.
No, they won't, because that's invading their privacy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't invade their privacy.
Don't know what I'm bringing to school. That's not okay. It's against the law. You're invading my privacy by asking me if I have a gun and walking through a metal detector. The fuck out of here.
Yeah. But I do want to say, while we're talking about the school shootings and gun control and things like that. God damn it.
I'm about to do some dumb shit.
I do want to say shout out to Dick's Sporting Goods, shout out to Walmart, and it's a few other ones who have actually
I gotta get my income tax back so I can go get me an
their store policies where it used to be 18 years old to purchase guns in those stores, but this week they actually have changed their store policies to 21 years old. So you won't be able to walk into those places. And Dick's Sporting Goods has actually taken any and all guns that
ARs,
any type of assault rifles or even look like assault rifles. They will no longer sell them in their stores or on websites and things like that.
That saddens me.
This is what we needed. Sorry that there were 17 lives taken. You know what I mean? But I believe that now people are starting to wake up and actually make things happen to protect our children.
I got a question. When
I
get my AR with my tax money, can I bring it on the show?
Hell no.
Why not?
Trust you. I don't trust you. But let's go ahead and end it there. Go check that article out on Source Magazine. It's very good. But let's get into our Hustler of the Week. Some days I'm humble.
Some days I struggle.
Every day I hustle. The Bloc's Hustler of the Week.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
All right, guys. So remember, this week's Flash Shit segment was brought to you by Is a Beauty Bar. However, my Hustler of the Week is Yaz and Lala, who are actually the owners of Is a Beauty Bar on 4414 South Marsalis Avenue, Dallas, Texas 75146. They have Peruvian, Malaysian, and Brazilian hair, which their brand goes by Ooh La Locks. You can check them out on IG at Is a Beauty Bar, and Isa is spelled ISSA Beauty Bar. You can also check out their website at isabeautybar.com. You can also send them a quick email for any hair inquiries at isabeautybar@yahoo.com. Go and check them out, guys. I'm actually, ladies and guys, I'm actually wearing some Ooh La Locks, and I'm very happy with my purchase. I think it was a very great investment. And I definitely don't think that you ladies will be disappointed if you're looking for some great quality bundles. Check them out. There's some beautiful ladies. It was a pleasure to meet those ladies finally face to face last week. I want to say that they are very warm, welcoming, just happy overall. And that was your Hustler of the Week. Some days I'm humble.
Some days I struggle.
Every day I hustle. The Bloc's Hustler of the Week.
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
So they can hear you.
Wow.
So we don't own the rights to that music. You don't even own the right to sing that. Hey, you know when you might not know when you get the girl home and she got a fro and shit, and then you wake up the next morning.
Oh, I'm gonna go play me some Purple Rain. We snatching bonnets and wigs.
Oh my God, it is so old. Like, come on.
All right, guys, so we're at the closing of our show.
I'm gonna have purple on me.
I want to thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you, Koya. Thank you, James. Thank you, guys. We had a lot of men on the show today. Thank you, Tommy Turner. Thank you, guys. It's definitely appreciated. I don't want to forget my listeners that are tuned in on the internet radio side at VillaCoolaRadio.com. Remember, guys, our apps are at the click of a finger. Our free apps on Google Play, iTunes, and Amazon. You look like an Amazon.
You know what, Stephanie? I'm going to let you have it this show. I'm going to let you have it. I'm not going to say nothing, but when my day comes.
When? Because you lose everything.
That's fine. Maybe I'll have a competition in losing. And then I'll win that.
So, guys, remember, let me go ahead and announce who my first winner is for the Jeezy concert. And then I'll find a second one. But
is it me?
No. none other than our girl Koya Clark, who is tuned in every Saturday with us. She chimes into our show. She gives her opinion. She's sharing our stuff. Girl, you have won 1 free ticket to the Jeezy concert. I know that week is your birthday, so let's turn up. If you choose to come and ride along with the Bloc, then we would be happy to have you. Or if you want to just meet us there, you know what to do, girl. You know to hit me up. You know how to contact me.
She gotta ride with us.
Okay, she gotta ride, but I can't say that.
We're gonna have a bus, right?
Yes, we're going to have a party bus. So Koya Treese is our first winner. I am still looking for a second winner. And then I am going to do the drawing at the end of the show, and I'll hit whoever won the 2 Studio Movie Grill tickets. I'll hit your inbox and let you know. Guys, thank y'all for tuning in. This was The Bloc. We will be back next week. Class is now dismissed.
Yay. You've been listening to The Bloc. If you miss any part of the show, you can catch us every weekday, or you can download the podcast on VillaCoolaRadio.com. School is over, and we out.